Donald Trump's 100 days in office as the 47th President of the United States have come to a close today, April 30, 2025. Here are some key takeaways from his first 100 days in his second term. Executive orders and policies. Immigration reform. Trump has been active in implementing his immigration policies, signing executive orders to declare a second national emergency on the southern border, enable deployment of armed forces, and address the fentanyl crisis. He also signed the Laken-Riley Act, requiring ICE to detain illegal aliens accused or charged with certain crimes. Economic policy. Trump imposed tariffs on goods from Mexico, Canada, and China, sparking a trade war. He also announced a baseline 10% universal import tariff on all imported goods. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Trump signed executive orders attempting to roll back DEI policies, particularly targeting transgender Americans, and revoked equal employment opportunity guidelines. Legislative actions. Laken-Riley Act. Trump signed this law, named after a nursing student murdered by an illegal immigrant, to require ICE to detain certain illegal aliens. Continuing Appropriations Act. Trump signed this act to provide temporary funding for the government. Foreign policy. Tariffs and trade. Trump's tariffs on China, Mexico, and Canada have sparked retaliatory measures from these countries. Foreign policy shifts. Trump paused the U.S. withdrawal from the World Health Organization, then later proceeded with it, delayed a TikTok ban, and reinstated Cuba's designation as a state sponsor of terror. Other notable actions. Department of Government Efficiency. Trump established this department to streamline federal operations and cut wasteful expenditures. Executive authority. Trump signed executive orders expanding executive authority, including an order directing federal agency heads to search for politically motivated past conduct by intelligence, justice, or regulatory agencies. Trump's first 100 days in office. Sources. Add his popularity rating in the USA and disadvantages of his policies to the world and Americans. Donald Trump's 100 days in office as the 45th President of the United States have sparked intense debate and division among Americans. Here's a snapshot of his popularity rating and the potential disadvantages of his policies. Popularity rating. Trump's current approval rating stands at 47%, with 51% disapproving of his job performance. His rating is polarized along party lines, with 84% of Republicans approving and 10% of Democrats sharing the same view. His favorability rating has turned positive for the first time ever, with 48.1% finding him favorable and 47.9% unfavorable. Trump has higher approval ratings among men, 52%, white adults, 55%, and those with a high school diploma or less, 53%. In contrast, his ratings are lower among women, 42%, black adults, 19%, Hispanic adults, 36%, and those under 50 years old, 43% squared. Disadvantages of Trump's policies. Economic impact. Trump's tariffs on imported goods could lead to higher prices for consumers and businesses, potentially slowing economic growth. His economic policies may benefit certain industries, but they could also lead to job losses in sectors heavily reliant on imports. Immigration and border control. Trump's strict immigration policies, including mass deportations and border wall funding, have sparked controversy and concerns about human rights abuses. These policies may also strain relationships with neighboring countries and impact global trade squared. Social and cultural impact. Trump's efforts to roll back diversity, equity, and inclusion DEI programs have been met with criticism from those who see these initiatives as essential for promoting social justice and equality. His pardons for those convicted of crimes related to the January 6, 2021, Capitol attack have been widely criticized, with many viewing them as an attempt to undermine the rule of law. Global implications. Trump's America First approach to foreign policy has led to tensions with other countries, potentially destabilizing global relationships and trade agreements. His withdrawal from international organizations and agreements could diminish the United States' influence on global issues like climate change and public health. We hope to see more changes in his remaining days as a U.S. president.